Coach, an opening statement.
We're happy to get this W under our belt, 2-0, be it back at home, and now we know that we have a road trip coming up that's going to be against William & Mary and Hampton, and they're very good teams. I think that, we had spurts today. We played really well, and then we decided to take breaks. There's some things that we need to fix as a team. We know it as coaches. The players know it. It's not their talent level. It's whether they want to keep people in front of them from driving, whether they want a team rebound by boxing off and pursuing, rotate over and take charges, things like that we need to really get tight. Because, it's not talent. It's just that lack of, they know that they can turn on that switch whenever they want to. And it kind of hurts us at times. We need to keep that switch on until the game is over.
Coach, great performances by both these players today. How would you characterize what they were able to get?
I think that Beans is finally getting relaxed and showing us what she did earlier in the summer. Her game is tight now where she can drive, shoot the three. She's playing really good defense. She's rebounding. Taryn has her confidence back in her shot. When that first shot went up by Taryn on the baseline, I did hold my breath because I know if that first one's going in, we're in it. But she doesn't shoot the ball enough. If you guys could convince her, it'd be awesome. But they're, two really good leaders, juniors that, that's the core of our team. And you add Taylor, you add Grace, Sophie. It's just that we're got a chance today to play some bench just to see what they would do and get them kind of used to the atmosphere. And, sooner or later, one or two of those guys are going to rise up and we'll know who it is. But right now we're only playing 8 players, but we want to try to find that 9th and 10th.
Taja, coming off the Hotspur game where you had a great game at the end, how much confidence did you have coming into today after that game?
Oh, I had a lot of confidence, and my coaches were just instilling that confidence even more. And my teammates also, I just had a lot of confidence, a lot of energy coming into this game.
Excellent. Go ahead, Mike.
I think at this point, 8 steals in the game, ties a Division I school record. It just seemed like you were all around the ball today, rebounding, scoring, with 23 points, 3 rebounds, the 8 steals, 3 assists as well, even a couple of dimes for you. It just felt like a well-rounded performance. How did it feel out on the court?
It felt great, honestly. It felt like I was just moving a lot and just being big, especially because that's what Coach Harmony always says, be big on the ball and just always have my hands open. It just felt great.
Awesome. And Taryn, for you, your 7th 20-point plus game on the season. And Coach Harmony mentioned it. First one went in. Given the slow start on Friday, was getting hot early part of your mindset?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely wanted to get hot early because then, I know if I didn't take that first shot, it would probably been a bad game where I wasn't going to shoot the rest of the game. But once I took that first shot and went in, then I was good.
Coach, talk about your press real quick. You guys, the 8 steals by Taja, but 16 steals as a team. That press was really clicking today at times.
Well, we were trying to convince them that press gets us started with offense and gets us easy buckets. Usually we score 20 extra points on turnovers. But, it's a buy-in. It is hard, and they do it every single day. I don't really get the fact that they do it for 2 hours in practice, that they can't do it for 20 minutes all the time, but it's something that we work on every single day. We know that's our staple. And, we have the same press, but different combinations of it. And, it'll make them win a lot of basketball games if they continue to improve it and get better, because you just never know what's coming at you. Whether we jump you, we fly switch, we trap you. But they're athletic. We want them to shoot the gaps a little bit more and take some stuff to the house and stop being so passive.
Coach, when you looked at tape after the Hofstra game going into this game, what were the areas you wanted to see coming into this game? What's you need to clean up?
Well, it's the same thing that we said. We need to keep our man in front of us. We need a team rebound. We need to rotate over sooner and help. It's just fundamental things like that we need to fix. We have to take care of the basketball. I think with Hofstra, we didn't really get pressed, and we turned the ball over. The old teams we would travel a lot with the ball. Now it's our passing. We're not really taking care of the pass. We're not shortening our pass. And it's just simple things to fix there. When before we would travel, every time we would try to drive, when we cleaned that up, now it's just, we just got to clean up our passing. We got to do it in practice. We got to be a little bit crisper with the ball.
But what does a 2-0 start in conference play mean for this team? Obviously, you're a preseason number 1. target on your back, but to come out of the first weekend 2-0.
You know, I mean, it was tough because Hofstra is a very good team, and we know that everybody in our conference now has stepped up their game. They've changed their style. They maybe are trying to match us a little bit. And, you know, you just got to be a really good team, which we are a good team. And then at the Hofstra times, you have to be lucky. And we were lucky, and we had the right bounces, and things came our way. But as a coach, you know that there is a target on our back. We are picked one. We do have a lot of talent. And it's really up to our kids whether they want to every day show up and produce in practice, because that's really where you get better. Practice is work. Games are supposed to be fun. And I think right now it's kind of switched around a little bit with us. And they need to realize that it's working in practice and it's working for those 2 hours. So the games will be even easier to play. But, you know, that's kind of, you tell me how I can get 18, 19, 20-year-olds to get that mindset, and we'll fix it.
And that's it. I appreciate it.
Right, George?